Right now it's 4:16 p.m. Wednesday, December 4th, 2019. I'm going to say this. I made my caretakers, I made children in a paradigm, I built structures, I made plumbing, I made every type of business in a paradigm that you could think of that makes money. I showed the empresses how to sew to show people how to sew. I showed people how to bathe. I made soap. I made all type of things in a paradigm for individuals to be okay. Not only that, I also paid my caretakers in value, in real value. I paid individuals in real value. Gold. Let me tell you something. I made everything a person could paradigm could naturally, anything a person can naturally do in a paradigm just to be able to operate in actual human conditions in their life so they could be okay. Then on top of it, you have individuals in a paradigm that does certain things that annoying the individual and consciousness and doing certain things is wrong. Bugging a person that is more than life, more than anybody else's life is wrong. A certain type of way in a paradigm. Now, if a person is doing something, you have generations that was born that's wonderful, that even the schooling I made for individuals to learn to read, different social economics, social also meaning the solar system, other individuals being even made movies. lIFe knows what I'm saying. Made movies, entertainment, all type of situations, and for individuals can be able to live in a paradigm of time so individuals can have a future. Now, a person says, I'm supposed to be sitting plush and just reaping the wonderful things that I did a certain type of way, where a person take care of their own household. Take care of your own household means providing income for social economics. I even made a social economic income for people could work. I made in programs so people could be able to eat. People could be able to get clothes. People could be able to go to work. For somebody to see the reason to earn value, so they wouldn't be a person that's a brat or a certain type of way in life, that for they could be a certain type of disobedience when it comes to natural orientation and in order. I did everything a person could think of, made comfortability for people to sleep, showed people metaphysics, so how to get on a spiritual vibration with themselves, to connect to their third eye. I did all type of things. I introduced it to other individuals in the paradigm of time. These individuals could be a higher reality than the reality they're living in, even in metaphysics. And then you have individuals that was unappreciative in the paradigm of time. That is something. I made different social economics. That means you have different people that's unappreciated in paradigm of time. I made even a calendar of light era when I told them, anatomy and matter is serious, even when it comes to real high intensity in anatomy. A person says, I educate you to learn certain things so a person would be able to be healthy in life, live a longer time. You have individuals I was going to mess up. I even made immaculate conception in a certain type of way to cover individuals that failed their star chart of their social economics, so the families wouldn't lose my wife, their empress, and on top of it, my wife wouldn't lose her life, and on top of it, the individuals wouldn't get sick. I did all these type of things to cover individuals in the paradigm of time. I even made insurance for individuals in life. And then you have individuals that's unappreciated. If you have people that just want to go around sleeping with people they don't want, not supposed to be sleeping with, and doing wrong things, pressurizing certain stars in a certain time sequence to come down or fall because their unsacred matrimony they did that broke natural order and orientation, that's them, that's wrong. That has nothing to do with me. You can't blame me for nothing. I'm supposed to just be living my life and being happy. The things you have the Enterprise, you have Star Trek, you have entertainment, you have things that develop your consciousness to a higher plateau even in life. And then another person and other people decided to be stupidity because of the things that they wanted to be stubborn about and make people sick because they want to learn certain things and the way they brought about it is wrong. And then you had people that did it on purpose that just wanted to be wrong and just didn't care about life. You see, that's what happens when a person doesn't make certain things. They don't know what it's really about. And then when you show them the lessons to be responsible, and if they do something irresponsible, they're the ones that's wrong. You don't come to me, they're the ones that's wrong. It's just like a person, when they gave me injections, they went against international security. That's like even my caretakers that I become. My caretakers are pure of heart. Some of them don't even care about or even with gender or care about certain things. And then an individual went and took individuals' lives away that gave people a chance, took them from a fucked up place because they would have just been reincarnated or just reconditioned without people caring. Took them from a fucked up place, tried to educate them to say if they were doing the right thing in their life in the paradigm of time for one's cycle, even in astrology constellations and all in their star chart. For they could be able to live in a paradigm, and then you have people do wrong. You have people that wake up in the third eye, remembering certain things from before, and they're wrong. And I'm coming off of a coma from doing all of this, educating individuals doing wrong, and trying to remember everything about myself. And then you have people that's trying to disturb that type of energy. That's wrong. And I'm just going to say just like this. People need to be more appreciative for an individual that did certain things, wondering why a person, I'm alive because I educated you to be alive. I have a dietary habit, gave individuals dietary habits, certain things to keep them alive, to rejuvenate even their anatomy to their matter so they could be okay. And then you have individuals that want to do wrong. No, other people are wrong. It's not me wrong. Other people are wrong. So they should have did what they were supposed to do, and they shouldn't have bugged the individual in life just because of who I am. I'm going to just be real with you. You know, some people need to think about their life and think about the things that they're doing. You even got cars that an individual made. You're all type of things that individuals made to make life better, and people just took advantage of it and just tried to they tried to rag it out just to make it so it didn't matter. What happens with certain people that's unappreciative, it shows in life to certain conditions that other individuals live in, and other things and lessons that people are learning in life as an individual, as it comes to development of social equality for the future. Now, I'm just going to say just like this. If you have people that want to be ignorant, just please keep them away from me. It's just like what you did to international security. By giving me injections, almost failed. It caused individuals to get shot in the army, caused individuals to get shot in the Navy, military before. All type of things trickle down in anatomy, down to the natural physics, so another person could rejuvenate. I saved my life for people could be able to save their life, and they can know the natural steps in physics when they're on the high education and they realize the wonderful miracles about life, that they would be appreciative so a person could go on to the future, to future equality on a high mentality. And then you had people that tried to demoralize it. People were wrong. I even had democracy where individual was learning the lessons that made a choice, that chose to live a certain type of way, and you had individuals a certain type of development so a person could be able to survive another type of way. And then you have individuals, even natural international regard for individuals. And then you had people that was unappreciative, that risked my life, that risked innocent people's life, and other individuals that tried to even make a life for themselves, that was just trying to live an easy life so they could be okay and happy in life, to the future development for equality. You got to think about things like that. Don't blame me for another person's ignorance. Blame yourself if you did wrong. Blame yourself if you're doing wrong. Don't come after me. Don't come looking for me and trying to do all type of things to social politics. Don't do none of that, because you even have politics. I even make gathering in politics where people can organize a natural orientation and in order so they can see things that matter in life, so they could be able to develop to equality for the future. Now, I even came up with ideas for the future equality, and you had people that tried to take advantage of it where they were wrong, and people are going to deal with that type of situation for that doesn't happen, so that people don't end the world in the way this type of people are going about situations in life. You need to think about all of this because everything trickles down in physics, from me to my caretakers to other, out of regard of the reason of the higher intellect, and down to the natural habitation of other individuals surviving in their own humanity, in their humane condition, to their social economics. You need to think about all that. You don't blame me, a person that made the way for we can even be in this development in time and see other future times, to realize the appreciation a person should have so they could be a future. That's what you need to think about, because when people gave me that injection, they almost got rid of international security and regards, because it naturally trickles down to the anatomy and to the bloodlines and lines of one's outer intellect or stars, to the humane condition, to the lower celestial level. We're dealing with rejuvenated cellular structure that juvenates matter in a physical reality. That's what people need to think about, instead of blaming me for certain other things or being mad at me because I made certain development and other people want to be a person that made even new ideas for the future with structures to go to the future. You need to think about all that on my SanDisk chips, on my cell phone number 1347-479-48800, and down to my other cell phone 497-0420, and down to this cell phone where I'm making these documentaries again on YouTube. You need to think about all these things, and don't tell me I didn't love my life. I love my life. If another person chose to do wrong, they were the ignorant person, and other people need to realize that before they come at me. And I'm going to be real. You should apologize to my caretakers to the wrong things that other individuals did in social economics when it came to their social education and learning about their humane condition for their own habitation of their own humanity. That's what you need to think about. And I'm supposed to be appreciated and tributed through time. And then on top of it, Christmas coming up, I'm supposed to be appreciated, tributed through time for individuals to even be able to live to the future. I gave everybody everything that was wonderful in life, and even those that wasn't wonderful, so they could even become wonderful. If they wasn't going to be wonderful, they could see a change in their life and learn a lesson to become wonderful. You need to think about that. Stop bugging me and stop doing funny things or trying to fuck up my life. Or pardon me, trying to mess up my life. Sorry for being kind of vulgar. For trying to mess up my life. But you need to think about this. That's all I need to say. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. And I hope that everybody has a conscience to think about the things that I just said. Love one is Ralph Lauren. JR, love one, the real Ralph.